I made an error. Just a tiny one. I built my iron farm at spawn, thinking it would be a safe place to spawn friends. Nope. You get dropped from the sky, right into the jacuzzi of death. Kind of at odds with a world primarily played and peaceful, don't you think? See, this is the room I was hoping everybody would spawn into. Not upstairs. Today's goal is to gather all 9 types of overworld wood. I have 4, so that just leaves 5. My other goal today is to make a skeleton XP farm. They can be a good source of bows, bones, and XP. And inside that cave, there is a skeleton spawner. Let's head on down there and see what we have to work with. Oh, before we leave, we should probably get geared up. Armor is very important when you're fighting. Let's make a breastplate, leggings, boots, and we definitely need a shield. Ooh, you know what we also need? A sword. Down here is where I found a skeleton spawner. I plan to use a design that allows for a one-hit KO, which means I need more than just a bucket of water and a lot of mining. But I am going to need a lot of mining. I have to do a 9 by 9 by 9 cube. You could just remove the light and take your chances fighting the mobs, but it's not really efficient or productive in the long run. Change the settings to easy. I don't want to be too crazy. There we go. There we go. Anytime now. Anytime now. And now. Now. Oh, maybe it would help. Oh, that worked. Come on, go. See, I'm not very great at fighting skeletons, but that's why I'm making a farm. Okay, before we go up to the top, I want to get a little bit of redstone so I can make a compass. Alright, let's breed up the cows one last time. Get a few more fish in case we encounter some rare cat, and some sugarcane to make maps. Okay, time to make some maps. 3 pieces of sugarcane gets you 3 pieces of paper. Let's make a cartography table. Now here's where things get interesting. In Bedrock, if you have 1 piece of paper inside of a cartography table, you actually get 1 map. Whereas if you do it in the crafting table, it takes 9 pieces of paper. We need a compass. Then when added to our map, it becomes a locator map. And it'll actually tell you where you are on the map. I like to make my maps 4 by 4, and it makes a huge area because I like to travel in my world. See how tiny it got? Now, let's make a copy so we can keep one at home. Now, with an item frame, if you put the map on the item frame, it'll actually make this nice little dot on the mark designating where you are. So even when you move away from it, it'll still be there. I find it really helps me find my way home. Oh, and of course, the one direction I chose is not going to be on the map. Oh well. Off we go on an adventure. Well, that is the smallest dark oak forest I've ever seen. Mission 1 of today complete. We now have all 9 types of... Now we have even more options when it comes to building in our world. And one of the first things I think we should build is a pen for Humphrey. One thing you should keep in mind when making a camel pen is that camels can jump or step over blocks that are 1.5 tall, and that means fences and walls too. There, see? He likes it. And he can't get out. I think we need lanterns. That's what I think. Are you a happy camel? We need to get you friends, huh? Get started on goal number 2 for today. I need a diamond pickaxe. But it looks like I need some more levels before I can enchant this. Be right back. I have to go kill some skeletons. It would be really nice to have an XP farm right now. I also fished out a book with some really good enchantments. So we're going to put this on my pickaxe before I go mine some very slow obsidian. Maybe if you were paying close attention in the intro, you know exactly where I can go to get some obsidian. Blink and you probably didn't spot this nether portal, but now we will be able to go to the nether. Okay. I may have gotten a little distracted, but hey, it was raining, and that is the prime time for fishing, because that always gives you the best loot. Just look at all of the books and bows I got. But now, I'm back on task, and I'm on the game plan. Let me just put this all away, and then we can take off for the nether. As soon as we have diamond boots, I am using that one. Now, oh, I'm not thinking. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what am I missing? A gold hat. That's what. Well, shall we? I hope this doesn't end badly. Like maybe spawning in a basalt delta or over a lake of lava. Fingers crossed. Okay. Maybe not ideal, but it definitely could have been worse. At least I remembered a pickaxe. Let's just fix this hole real quick so nobody, like myself, accidentally falls to their death. Alright, remember the location of the portal. Now let's go and see if we can find any soul sand. Even though I'm in peaceful, I think it's always a good idea to make a habit of wearing a golden article, just in case. Now all's left is warped wood, I think. Here is exactly why we came to the nether. We needed soul sand, so now we can make a bubble column as well as a campfire. And last thing that I want to pick up was some glowstone so that I can make a redstone lamp for the skeleton farm. Now that we have all of our ingredients, let's quickly make some glowstones so that we can make a redstone lamp. And I think glowstones look really cool behind nether portals. They just kind of give it a little bit more of a pop to all of the swirls. See? Ta-da! I finished my skeleton spawner, or I finished the skeleton farm, the outcase at least. So what you need is a 9 by 9 by 9 cube. I like to have redstone lamps so you can turn it on and off just to be safe. Then we need to put water all along this line because with a spawner, mobs will still spawn over water and they'll be the only ones. Then the water pushes the mobs down into this channel. Now here's where we make a bubble column. We need to make all of these source blocks, and so the fastest way to do that is with kelp. And you need to use a dirt block in Bedrock, or else you can't place kelp. So now we need to take this dirt away and put a piece of soul sand. And then see? Now you should start seeing the bubble particles. And you have to have the fence posts there to keep the water. Lastly, let's put 1 bucket of water here to get them moving into the column. And they kind of get stuck, but they kind of push each other up all the way to the top. So about 22 to 23 blocks. It depends. You need a sign right here, and then they come down into the chute. I like to put obsidian back here just in case I'm using my axe. I don't accidentally chop the actual farm. That would be bad. Now, I want a soul campfire. It does damage a little faster. The campfire on top of a hopper. We have to take away... Oh, we need this just so they don't accidentally get out. Okay, take away the shroom light so it's dark in here. It's not yet 100% dark because we still have the redstone lamp. I'm using tinted glass so that light will not go in. Alright, this is where I'm going to have my AFK area. And as you can see, turning off the lamp, they immediately spawn. If you have it in hard mode, they tend to come with more enchanted gear. And like I said, they do get stuck here. There are probably better spawners to try or farms. I will do that next time. You're just doing this because you're on camera, aren't you? So frustrating to can't get good help these days. Come on, guys. Oh, look, there he kicked him up. Ooh, and we have more coming. Their spawning rates varies. It helps to light up the room a whole lot more and make sure that mobs don't spawn elsewhere. And see, because of the campfire, they die really quickly. But if you want to get XP yourself, you just extinguish the campfire and then they'll stock up and then you can hit them one after another. Hopefully we can have a demonstration anytime now. And the benefit of having the bubble columns shoot them up so high and drop so low is that if you punch them even without a tool, it should just take 1 or 2 whacks and then they'll die. But I was finding that at 23 blocks, they took too much fall damage and they wouldn't wait for me to do anything. And so I went down 1 block or maybe 2. Ooh, we have shiny gold armor coming. If I had looting on a sword, that would be really cool. But let's see, maybe he'll give us his clothes. What do you think? He gave us both of them? Wow, that was very generous. Ooh, this means that there's a slime chunk around here. That'll be helpful. Okay, I forgot to mention how I made tinted glass. You need to find a geode, and since I have one, I made a lot of trips down here to harvest a whole bunch. But what you need is glass and some amethyst, and that will get you tinted glass, which then blocks out all the light from your farm so that mobs can spawn easily. Some of my friends dropped in. You know, quite literally. I'm sure we'll see more of them later. And the last thing I want to do today is I want to make a book and quill. So I need to find a squid so that I can get an ink sac. I didn't get to make Thalia's tree like planned and use that. That can be next episode. I did find a book from the library called Whose Bones Are Those by Chihiro Takeuchi. I liked it a lot because you had to guess which skeleton went with which animal and try and figure it out. Well, I will see you guys in the next chapter. I hope you have a great day. Bye.